So, The Last of Us Part 2 is wrapping up the cinematic shoot.
Ooh, this next gen?
I guess I should probably play the first one.
Yes.
You never played it?
You should.
Nah.
It's good.
So, script is done.
I recommend
They're doing the last shoots, the motion caps, and all that shit.
So do you think that shit's coming out this year?
No.
Nah,
Hell no.
next gen. Definitely a PlayStation 5 launch title.
Yeah. Isn't the mocap stuff the stuff they do last?
I think it's the easiest thing.
Well,
to
that's
do.
the pictures they showed.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was asking if I thought he was coming out
maybe.
this year, because if that's the last thing they do, then he's gonna polish the rest of the game. It comes out like November.
Yeah, but
I hope not. That's what they did with The
I
Last of
don't-
Us 1.
I don't see this shit coming out this year. Maybe early next year. I don't think this is one of those titles that come out during like the Christmas season or nothing like that.
No, it's not.
So I'm thinking early next year, maybe like March, April, maybe around that time. Maybe it'll be an E3. Who knows?
I just hope it's a launch title.
A PS5
just
launch
have it a
title?
launch title. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get me excited to buy that shit because I ain't doing that. That's the same thing they did with the first Last of Us. Then they remastered it for PlayStation 4. It's like, yo, you make me spend money twice, man.
But
or
just wait.
once like me, because that shit came on my Xbox.
Oh yeah, mine
my
did too.
PlayStation.
Mine did too.
I just never played it.
Yeah.
What, Last of Us?
Yeah,
That's good.
I have it. It's on my PlayStation right now. Just
happy
played
fucking
Yeah.
say fuck this shit.
Yeah.
That's good.
Watch
Fuck
porn.
I do not watch porn on my PlayStation. I don't watch porn on my consoles.
Let's see if I don't know.
I
So,
don't.
speaking of the PSV, the PS5, the specs. Let's see. It has PlayStation VR and 8K support. 8K. That's like visuals, right?
KKK.
That's a lot. Yo,
You
it's
know
gonna
how
be
many?
It's gonna be a point where like life don't look like this, nigga. Nigga, yeah, your TV's gonna look so fucking crystal clear. It's like, yo, what? This scenery look like, nigga. You gonna think something wrong with you,
my thing with the 8K thing is like,
nigga? 4K look crazy.
niggas like 4K isn't even like widely. Not a lot of people have 4K TV.
It ain't for you broke boys, nigga.
Yeah, they.
So it's like, I mean, facts.
But that shit do look good as fuck though. I ain't gonna lie.
So you gonna go from 4K to 8K, and niggas don't even have 4K yet,
nigga.
So it's like, careful.
Nigga, I ain't got a K.
Facts. Nigga, they ain't gonna stop until they see your Adams, nigga.
Yo, they not gonna stop until it's like, what you're living in is a reality. This is reality. Everything you look at is gonna be like, what the fuck,
Yo,
man?
is this the jump?
Yeah.
But I mean, shout out,
crazy.
I mean, and that's crazy too, because they're talking about all this extra shit they're doing, and they're like, all right, and we're gonna try to keep it, like $500. I think that was what it was.
Yeah,
and they're gonna lose $100 on every console.
They'll get it.
Nah, well, like no, because hardware, most consoles when they sell hardware at a loss.
Oh yeah.
Because if they charged you how much it actually costs to make it, we wouldn't want to buy it.
Dog, don't tell me what to buy. All right, don't tell me that to get the full experience, I gotta get an 8K TV.
Exactly.
Don't fucking tell me that.
I mean,
dude.
I'm sure it'll work with like a regular or regular
it
HD or
would.
4K, but if you want to see that
Nah,
good,
Sony, suck my dick.
If you
don't
want
tell me what to buy, man.
if you want to see the sparkles right in the fucking
Dog, you have
cell shading light.
Imagine God of War,
nigga.
It's 4K right now. Imagine that shit in
8K. See that all the blood drip.
Nigga,
drop.
you get to go see all the fucking Kratos workouts and see the fucking muscles. see that nigga back though?
You be like, "Rah."
Yo,
like boy.
Nigga, I was telling you about PlayStation VR.
Yeah,
That shit they're trying to make that a focal selling point.
Yeah,
which I said this. I was like, yo, this VR shit, they got something with it. If the VR from this shit will look clear,
yeah,
that shit will look wild.
Yeah, they said they're working on that, and they said they're working on making it wireless or at least a lot less wires than I think is required for the version of the VR they have now.
Yeah.
So they're trying to streamline it, make it so that, and I think they're trying to keep that price point down too.
They gonna start chipping y'all niggas, man.
Hey, I mean, we already chipped, nigga.
Nah, they gonna start putting PlayStation chips in your fucking head.
I'm gonna be like, bloop, bloop, PlayStation.
Yeah.
You gonna be a
Watch,
fucking,
they're gonna come out with a fucking PlayStation VR. You just walk around with the headset on and play games.
yeah.
I'm putting it up like
Walking
On
in
some
the shit.
fucking Mass Effect shit.
Oh, I'm with it, nigga.
Walk right into a fucking subway,
Right.
bitch.
I mean, that's my plan.
Now it got this shit called ray tracing. I have no clue.
No, they
You don't know what it
Fuck
is.
that.
All right,
Hell
okay,
no.
okay, all right.
I don't know what 8K is.
Nah, it took me a minute. Yo, all that shit is honestly simple when you think about it, but they make it because they make it more difficult.
Nigga, I got 8 of them things.
They make it more difficult to understand than what it is. Like a 4K TV is basically 1080p double.
My nigga, I thought it couldn't get better than 1080p. Right? Now you telling me you got 4K, you got 4 of them things, and then you gonna add 4 foes to the thing to make them 8.
I got 4 foes, nigga.
Nigga, what happened when they get to 24K? Are they gonna stop with the Ks?
24
What's
magic,
next, man?
24 magic gold or whatever. What's the dance song?
Dog.
Yo, niggas gonna be front talking about. I got 8Ks. That's 4K.
Nigga,
it's clear though.
You gonna see wolf pussy in 24K.
Every strand, nigga. Every strand of fucking hair.
Nigga, she gonna mount you. You gonna be part of the story.
But yeah, with the ray tracing shit, honestly, this is what it is. I try to figure this shit out, but you know how geeks explain shit, they confuse you. So I finally dumbed it down to some regular shit. Basically, what it is when you play games like Grand Theft Auto, for instance, like if you look at the cars, right, you see the reflection of the cars, that's not real. That's rendered. Yeah, meaning they made that to look like it's a reflection. Like everybody in here played Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
You know when you climb on a building, you see the reflection in the windows and shit. Yeah. It's not real. It's not really behind you.
It's not.
Like it's rendered like that. So with ray tracing, it's the software that when you put that shit on, everything traces off the actual light in the fucking game.
So it's like
that's just wild.
So it's like a 360 around it, so it like reflects everything that's around you in that real time.
Yeah. So they don't have to spend all that time. It's really. It helps the developers easily, so you don't have to trickle with every fucking light to get it to look away. It'll be like if this whole scene was like fucking 3D and they put a light right there in the game and they put ray tracing on, everything will light up just like this fucking room.
So the game figures out what the actual lighting will be
with precise.
They don't have to set up what the lighting is. The game will figure it out and just be like bang.
Yeah, and it's not really a big deal, but for certain shit, it's a big deal. Like somebody played Battlefield 5 with it. Yeah. And it was certain shit like the water was rendered on one side and it was ray tracing on the other side. Now, ray tracing, you could really see the real reflection. Yeah. And it was looking at cars, you could really see the real reflection in the car. Somebody did that shit with fucking Minecraft. That shit looked crazy. Yeah. Yeah, that shit look crazy with ray tracing. That shit look realistic as fuck.
I feel like my brain can't compute.
Does not compute.
Nah, I explained it the simplest way I can.
I get it, but it's just the fact that like, yo, I didn't know.
I didn't know
niggas could do that.
Right? Well, they've been doing it in movies, in Pixar movies for the longest. But I
thought what I was seeing was ray tracing for like the last 10 years.
not in video games, but in movies. Any Pixar movie like Monsters Inc., the university shit, they use it in that. They use it in a lot of CGI movies, but never in games until now. Yeah. And some dude was using it in his game, but like his PC, it can't keep up with it, so the frame rate goes down. Yeah. This nigga had his PC running to a frame rate of 100. I don't know why you would do that because we don't even see shit down there. Yo, we don't see shit in frame rates at 100.
Nah, I think we barely make 24, right?
Yeah, like our shit
like 24. Like what movie did it that was like that? That was fucking people up. I think it was like The Hobbit. I think it was one of the Hobbit movies. That did it, and it's like it was like 24 or like 48. It was some fucking weird frame rate thing and made look crazy to people. But fuck it.
Yeah, it's kind of like
go blind or something.
This is like the next jump on some next. Yo, it's gonna get to a point where when you play fighting games and they put that blur effect in, like Tekken, right? Yeah, it's not really there. It's like they modify it so when you punch the effect, the filter comes over. Yeah, it's gonna get to a point where they're gonna come out with a program that you can actually see the blur on some real. Seriously, yo, this shit. It was like what Domino said. Like, what else can you do? How far can you go with this shit? Like, this is the next step, nigga.
Nigga, who knows? My nigga, next step, yo. I don't know if I'm stupid or what. But everything I see from from when I was young to now blows my fucking mind. Where it's like, I didn't think that we can get any better than Super Nintendo. Oh, they got a disc now. Now we got PlayStation. Now we got PlayStation 2. Now we on PlayStation 5, my nigga.
PS6 is gonna fucking like.
You're gonna be chipped, my nigga. I'm with You're gonna be playing with your mind.
I'm with it.
It's gonna be a bunch of dirty shit, and you ain't even gonna be able to play your game. What's gonna be in Hesh's mind in fucking 8 years?
I'm telling you, man.
Dirty shit.
It's gonna get to
Chip gonna malfunction. He gonna spill beer on it. This is gonna malfunction.
Now turn to Lawnmower Man, nigga.
No. Yo, you keep making this reference. I don't know what the fuck Lawnmower Man is.
Yo, you never seen Lawnmower Man?
No, nigga. What the
Yeah, you gotta see Lawnmower Man.
No.
What was it? What was that shit with Bruce Willis?
Lawnmower Man. No. Lawnmower guy.
Lawnmower guy. Lawnmower person.
Disk drive and PS4 backwards compatibility.
That's cool.
And a 0.8 of a second loading time
because of the it's gonna be PS4 backwards compatibility. So somebody did that shit and they kind of memed it. They put Spider-Man up there, right? You know when you go through the subway.
Yeah.
The minute they seen this motherfucker in the subway, he was half across the other side of the So 0.8 second, I'm like, yo,
yeah, I'm sure it's not gonna work for every game, but I think they're just trying to get rid of load times.
Yeah. But shit wild.
Yeah, but long man.